Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rocha, Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder apostle, Aharawan Ban Yasharala of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, Shalom to the sincere Akim, Wa'ak Wafium around the four corners of this earth, and to the Akim that's pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. Nakar Harab Ban Yasharala coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. And today I'll be coming out of a lesson, and the title of this lesson is let me. The title of this lesson is Salakia. This prophecy is certain. The things that are in these scriptures, the words that the Lord has spoken through his men and had his men to write down, it is certain and it's going to happen. It is guaranteed to happen. So again, the title of this lesson is This Prophecy is Certain. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Just got a few scriptures. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So the Lord has not come to send peace. He ain't coming for rainbows, ponies, honey buns, ice cream, and rocky road. You know, he is coming to send a sword. He's not coming for peace. When he shows up, the Lord shows up again this time. He ain't coming here to be peaceful. He's coming to send a sword. He is coming to bring judgment. Harsh, unadulterated, righteous judgment. Why? Because of wickedness in the earth. Let's continue. So a lot of people think they're looking forward to the Lord showing up, and they don't understand. If you read Amos, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It ain't gonna be a good day. A lot of bloodshed gonna happen. And it's gonna be at the hands of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Because the Lord has prophesied that this would happen. He would show back up to a world being ruled and reigned in wickedness, ruled by Ishar Adawam, and that he was gonna break folk like dishes, even 2/3 of his own people, for refusing to live obediently. Second Ezra 16 verse 1. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Now the Lord ain't gonna just come bust up Babylon. He also gonna judge these other nations as well. Because a sword is sent upon them, and who is going to turn it back? Their judgment is nigh. The things that they have done, the time of reckoning has come upon these nations. Even 2/3 of our own people. The time of reckoning, the time of recompense, the time of payback has come upon our people. And it is a sword, which represents judgment. And the Lord says, who may turn it back? It is sent. Who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you. Who may quench it? This is the Lord's wrath. This is the Lord's judgment. Let's go to Nahum real quick. Because ain't nobody going to be able to withstand the Lord's judgment and be like, oh, I live to tell about it. You know, because it just ain't going to happen. You know. Oops. My Amos, my Obadiah Amos. Let's continue though, Salaki. Let's go to Nahum. This is Nahum 1 and 6. It says, who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. So who gonna stand before the indignation of the Lord? His righteous anger, this righteous judgment that he's gonna bring upon the earth. Who gonna abide his fierceness? Who gonna be able to withstand that? If you read throughout the scriptures, no one has withstood the judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and lived to tell about it. Unless it was just a punishment. And even then, people still finish with all they living. But who gonna abide in the Lord's fierceness of his anger when he bringing his judgment? Who gonna stop it? Who gonna be able to withstand and take it? No man is gonna be able to withstand and take it. His fury is gonna be poured out like fire. How you think the Lord is gonna deal with Babylon? With fire, just like he dealt with Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding 5 cities. What did he do to that? He dealt with what? Fire. Same thing gonna happen to Big Satan, aka the whore that sits upon the scarlet covered beast. Babylon. Let's continue. Let's go back to my point. Come on now. So the Lord is not playing. He is not giving anybody any excuse to say that they didn't know. The truth has been out here. The Lord has had his men out on the highways and the byways since the 60s. That's decades. Many, many, many years the Lord has been patient. Well, now that fire is sent, that judgment is going to be sent. And ain't nobody going to be able to quench it. This is 2nd Esdras 15, verse 5. No, Salakia, verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So, the time for wickedness to end has been fulfilled. The hurtful works, the wickedness that's been done in the earth has reached a stopping point. And if it has not reached a stopping point, it is reaching a stopping point. That's why it says the earth for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. The whole earth has been polluted with wickedness. Why? Because the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. So therefore the wicked are ruling. So therefore wicked things happen. Well, those hurtful works are now fulfilled. They're reaching an ending point, a stopping point, and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Verse 7, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely, Salakia, commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth. So, wickedness has reached its stopping point. The hurtful works are fulfilled. Now it is now time for judgment. The Lord is no longer winking. He is no longer allowing things to continue as they were. That's why it says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which a lot of people in the earth profanely commit. Neither will the Lord, neither will he allow or suffer them to continue in those wicked things in which they exercise themselves on a regular basis. And in that, the innocent and righteous blood has been spilled and now crieth out to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. So what do you think is going to happen? You can bet your bottom dollar it ain't finna be honey buns, cinnamon buns, ice cream, and cake. It's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth, bloodshed, famines, pestilence, and destruction. These are the things that come upon the wicked, not upon the righteous. This prophecy is certain. These things will happen in our time. You have 2/3 of our people, oh, that's going to happen this and this and that and that. Nigga, you don't know nothing. You don't know yet as you ought to know. This applies to 2/3 of our people. That's why the Lord tells us, if you go up to the top of this chapter, at 2 Edges 15, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So the men of the Lord that are out in the highways and the byways, we are speaking the words that the Lord put in our mouths. He put these things in us. He gives us these lessons. He gives us the inspiration. He puts the Spirit on us to bring forth, to break down these scriptures, to let our people know, to speak into their ears so that they can understand. And the times that we're coming into, the times that we're going to be living in, the Lord ain't finna be playing with nobody that's wicked. If you take your hands off the plow, guess what? The Lord ain't playing with you neither. This prophecy is certain. The Lord is bringing judgment to the earth. And it's going to be harsh. It's going to be fierce. It's going to be unbelievable. And it's going to be something that we've never seen, at least in this incarnation and existence. This prophecy is certain. Shalom.